Hello, fellow AMers. It's Bobbyette and TGIT. And so tomorrow's submission day, and so I'm doing this all today. First aha moment was joining AM, and that would have been in 2018 when I signed up for the yearly subscription, looked at lessons, maybe looked at them once a month, but it was during COVID, May of 2020, when I couldn't fix teeth for 8 weeks, that I dove in, did my first submission, which was EP 129. I highly recommend it. It's in the theme of Key to the Highway, awesome lesson, as all 423 are. And the rest is history. I've loved this site. From there, we've all grown, and so that's aha number one. Aha number two. When I first started playing guitar in 2005, I used this pick, that size, and I held it with this many fingers, which is what? 3. Aha, wrong by most standards. Finally switched to this pick, which is a, if you guys are interested, a jazz number 3, and I hold it with 2 fingers. There you go. So it leaves these 3 fingers available for a lot of other stuff. Highly recommend it. The next aha moment, well, it was probably 10 years ago, was what's a pentatonic scale? Penta means 5, right? So in the key of A, it was A, C, D, E, G, A. Wait, that sounds bluesy. Oh, you can move it? That was called box 1. What the heck's a box? That's where you wrap presents in. Box 5. Oh, box 2. 3. 4. Let's go back to box 5. And I also learned that if you added one note, the flatted 5th, now you have the blues scale. That was a huge aha moment for me. Because those are, I mean, so much rock and roll and blues and even country uses a pentatonic scale. So that was a huge aha for me. Alrighty. So how do you move around these boxes? Aha! The 2 plus 3 rule, which means box 5, if you're in the key of A, minor pentatonic, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. All of a sudden now you went from box 5, to box 3, and you can go crazy up here. So, and this gets you from here to here without this jumping up. So that is the 2 plus 3 rule. Another big aha for me was, okay, playing the minor pentatonic over 1, 4, 5 blues works all the time. However, if you want to sound like you kind of know what you're doing, either you hit chord tones or you mix major and minor sound. So I finally learned, it took me forever, that you play the major pentatonic on the 1, you got to be careful playing major on the 4, and you're better off just playing minor or some kind of turnaround on the 5. So I laid down the loop here with a quick change in the key of A. I thought I'd demonstrate that I'm playing major over the 1 and minor over the 4 and 5. Here we go. minor, major, minor, turn around, major, minor, major, go back to minor, major, minor, hey, it's okay to steal. Okay, maybe not a car or money, but it's okay to steal ideas and themes from the past. And I learned that early, and it's amazing how all of the great blues people, and I'm sure in every other genre, blues is my favorite, have stolen. I mean, John Mayer stole from, Joe Bonamassa. Joe Bonamassa stole from Mike Zito. And Mike Zito stole from, Matt Schofield, who stole from Stevie Ray Vaughan and Robin Ford, and who stole from Eric Clapton. And then, of course, you got the three Bs who stole from each other. Then you have Buddy Guy, and then who stole from Muddy Waters. And then there was T-Bone Walker before him, and then Robert Johnson went into hiding and sold his, sold to the devil to learn how to play it. And before that, it was Blind Lemon Jefferson that started the blues. Well, guess what? I'm sure he stole from Mozart, who stole from Bach. My point is, steal. But once you steal it, learn it, own it, make it your own, and that's when it's in you forever. Another aha moment, not using one of these, fingerstyle. I think it was David Brubeck's Take 5. Hybrid. Owie! This finger. That's when I learned hybrid picking, when I learned that song, and man, this finger got really sore, and Brian has taught me how to use all of these fingers. Hybrid picking. Aha moment. Another aha moment for me was, what's a hammer-on? What's a pull-off? I never heard of this ever. And then, all of a sudden you're trying to... And then all of a sudden you go... Or... Double your speed, play twice the notes, and still sound clean. Hammer-ons and pull-offs. Aha. Big aha moment for me was, it's called playing guitar, not working guitar. Playing means you're having fun. And if you're playing for others, you got to engage them. You've got to look at them. And you've got to know your stuff so you're not staring at your guitar the whole time. It's hard. So, like, when I'm playing... my guitar when I'm making changes, but once you know where you are, have fun with it. Look at your crowd, smile at your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. It's have fun. We're playing guitar. That was an aha moment for me. Quarter note triplets. Stevie introduced me to these with his Pride and Joy second half of the solo where he goes. Man, aha moment. Quarter note triplets. Another aha moment was in the blues. They play over and over again how they know to go back to the beginning. Oh, that's called a turnaround. So the first one I learned was some guy named Duke. So if we're in the key of A, you know, you're... Another popular one is and there's hundreds, but there's a couple of them, and that was an aha moment for me. That's how we finish a 12-bar blues and get back to the beginning. Aha. Well, good morning. It's Friday morning. Didn't finish all the vids, so sorry for the morning here. Another aha moment that Brian taught me was playing the fourth on the first and sliding the flatted seventh into the first. An example would be like the most recent lesson that he did. It's awesome that I'm working on, but also a song like Funk 49 or... That was an aha moment. Thank you, Brian. Oh, I started playing guitar in 05, and one of the first aha moments were bends, pre-bends, slides, and vibrato. And two of my heroes are, rest in peace, B.B. King, and another hero of most of us is Eric Clapton. And the first song I ever learned doing bends was Wonderful Tonight. And of course, the famous Thrill Is Gone. Aha moment. Palm muting, and in the blues, three of the typical feels would be straight eighths, or shuffle eighths, or the slow blues. So like you keep your hands to yourself, palm muting and straight feel. Shuffle. double shot. And then slow blues, like Need Your Love So Bad. Or something like that in the intro. So you have straight feel, shuffle, and slow blues. Those were big aha moments for me. All right, a couple more aha moments thanks to Brian Drop D Tuning. And also a famous quote by Muddy Waters. He once said that the blues had a baby and they named it the rock and roll. And taking that quote to another genre of music is country, which used to always annoy me. Well, now I've discovered there's some country songs I actually like. And Vince Gill, 2010 Crossroads, Eric Clapton's, I saw this on TV a couple years ago. He did a song called One More Last Dance, and it's basically the blues with a country twang. She was standing in the doorway, knocking him home last night. The good book in her left hand, a rolling pin in her right. She says, "When I'm home for the last time, a whiskey on your breath. Ain't no else if I'm reaching, boy, I have to beat you half to death. Give me one more last time before you say we're through." We get the idea. Drop D, country picking, it's the blues, and that was an aha moment for me. Another aha moment for me was Jimmy from Seattle. Embellishments, and Hendrix obviously had his own style. I'm not going to play it upside down, but probably about 5 years ago, Little Wing. Embellishments, chord progressions, an amazing man, and a great influence. That was another aha moment. All right, it's time for me to wrap this up and put it all together.